Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Corvid Communications Shareholders Meeting. I am Calvin Cawthorne, CEO of Corvid Communications. So, I hope everyone's had a good week. It hasn't been quite as hot. And I like that because heat tends to fry my brain, and I just do not like being in the heat. I feel very irritable when I'm in there, and it's just not fun for me. So, we have a tie that we need to break, so I'm going to go ahead and spin the wheel. Let's see what we wind up with. But first, we need some appropriate music. Let's see where it is. Oh, that's loud. Sorry. Alright, let's spin the wheel. So I read a poll on Discord, Twitter, Vtubers.me, and I also took votes via threads. No one responded, so, make of that what you will. You can't do polls on threads, and that's rather frustrating to me. Alrighty. So, between the Discord results and Twitter results, it wound up as a tie between The Sinking City and Shadow Over Loathing that will replace Luigi's Mansion 3 that we beat last week. So, let's go ahead and spin that wheel. Alright. Alright. Congratulations, The Sinking City. You are the winner. And you are going to replace Luigi's Mansion in about 3 weeks' time. Because, Aw, you wanted the other one? Oh, I'm sorry. The poll was tied, so I had to break it in some way. I'm sorry, delayed loading. Also, welcome back to the stream. Haven't seen you in a bit. Alright. So, unfortunately, The Sinking City is the winner, so that means that the autumn rotation is going to consist of, what was it? Little Nightmares, Dark Souls 3, and The Sinking City. However, just because that's what the current rotation is does not mean it's going to stay that way. If we complete a game, I'm going to need to figure out what to replace it with. And from what I understand, Little Nightmares isn't very long. So we may wind up just using the Shadow Over Loathing as a replacement for Little Nightmares once that one's complete. So you may still get to see it, if it's any consolation at all. Alright, so, as usual, since I'm not trying to beat a game within the... Yay. Yeah, I'm excited too. I kinda did also want to see Shadow Over Loathing, but my rule for my 3-game rotation is I only get to pick one game, and Little Nightmares is one that I've been meaning to play for a while, but keep not getting around to. So one of the advantages of streaming single-player games is if you have a backlog of single-player games you never get to, gives you a little bit of time to play them. Alright, so before we get into Subnautica, this will be the last time we'll be playing Subnautica for a bit. We're going to get some inspiration. So, I am getting to our good friend Inspirobot and getting the inspirational music. Alright, let's see what chunks of knowledge Inspirobot has for us this... Celia Bradford! Thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. I hope you have a good time. I'll admit I'm still kind of new to this. What's up? Nothing much. We're just doing a little bit I am doing absolutely fine. I'm just doing a little bit of inspiration to kind of help boost my morale before I play a game that I find utterly terrifying. Alright, so let's generate some quotes here. Don't be mediocre, deny yoga. I'll admit Yeah. I'm gonna need it. I've said when I first started playing Subnautica, I am terrified of the ocean, so playing this game, well, it scares me. Especially when there are giant things with giant teeth that want to eat me. But as far as this quote goes, I already do... Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I actually have been trying to be a VTuber for a long time, and I actually have had this model for, I think, a little over a year before I actually debuted, because I was still kind of trying to get something sorted out. But, no, I didn't. I commissioned someone because, I'll admit, I'm not much of an artist myself. I'm usually a little bit better about writing. Writing is usually more my shtick than drawing, so I just admit that that is not a skill I possess. I practice, but... and it's... my artistry is decent, but I do not possess any skill with doing it on a computer versus on paper. Alright. So, first quote. Don't be... oh, okay, great. Yeah, it is. I mean... yeah, I get it looking how I want, and the person who made it for me gets paid, so win-win. Alright. So. Yes, there is. I'm considering that, but I'm currently not really looking for it right now. You'd have to be insane to profit on temptation. A lot of people do that, I think. Alrighty. Why live when you can do not expect anything? Why live? I am not making any sense of this one, if I'm being honest. It just does not strike me anything. Why live when you can do not expect anything? You know, a lot of these quotes tend to, like, kind of sort of make sense. Yes, many of them do, but many of them... that is very true. Like, on Twitter, I've had a few people message me. Actually, that reminds me of something. The other day, I think it was last week's stream, I got a message from this brand I had never heard of called Poggers asking me to do an affiliate deal. And I'm just like, maybe? But at the same time, why are they contacting me? I do not have that large of an audience. So it's like, It's just one of those things that makes you wonder. Being single can be very similar to having brain surgery. If I knew more about how brain surgery feels, I might be able to make a better comment on that. From what I understand, though, you need to be awake for it. Alright. This is going to be the last one, before we actually get into the game. Sadness is actually a type of death. Sort of, maybe? I mean, it's kind of a temporary disruption. Yeah, morbid. Very morbid, but I'd say it's more of like a temporary disruption of your emotional well-being than anything. Alright, so, let's get on to this game. So, I had something unfortunate. I had a friend who's trustworthy. Maybe. But, like I said, I'm kind of not in a financial place where I can afford to get another model at the moment, so... yeah, probably not going to do that at this time. So, yeah, last time we streamed this, which was about 3 weeks ago, I wound up forgetting to save before I closed the game. So, I had to spend a good chunk of the day after stream trying to get back to where I was. That was fun and not fun. It wasn't fun in the fact that I had to do it all over again, but at the same time, I died a lot less frequently, so I didn't lose things. So, you know, hooray! This is on me. Sorry for the high loading time. I should have gotten this loaded up before I went live. Okay. I'm going to warn you right now, I don't appreciate being sold to while I'm live. If you want to do that, you can DM me on Twitter. That's exactly the point. But yes, Celia, I appreciate it. Just at the moment, I do not appreciate being sold things to in stream. So if you want to recommend this stuff to me, probably a better place would be to DM me on Twitter. Oh, sorry. It's X now, isn't it? Why does... Ooh, I've got mail at the thingamabobber. The life pod. I don't get the name changed for Twitter. Part of that is because I actually used it for another project before I started doing Vtubing, which ironically actually plays into my lore a little bit. So I will elaborate on that, but eventually I am planning on creating a lore video eventually, but that's going to take some time, and well, as said before, I'm not an artist, and assets cost money. I'm not actually a billionaire, I just play one on the internet. So it's now when I get the message of that, but I've already been to the Aurora, and I'm not going back until I can kill the Reaper Leviathans. I've seen them, I do not want to get close until I have a means of murdering them. Because, from what I understand, if you kill them, they don't come back. I think you cannot run them. Yes, but I am of the sort where I prefer to permanently deal with threats. So right now I'm working on getting the, I think it's the prawn, the mech suit. Alright. Actually, that reminds me, I need to build a couple of things at the base, which I have affectionately named Corvid's Roost. I just need to find that beacon. But yeah, running them is exactly how I managed to avoid... Actually, come to think of it, I don't even think I think I maybe ran into one when I was streaming my first attempt at the Aurora. You know, I'm a decent driver in real life. I clearly am not so much a good driver when it comes to submarines. Let's see what it takes to build this thing. It's hard to see how much room there is for you. That's very true. Like, you get... Because of the little wing things, you get a little bit of tunnel vision, I think. And the giant kelp squids are mooing outside. Okay. So, at that ruin I was at last time, I found, Okay. So, what we're wanting to build is the modification station. So, we're going to need to get the stuff for that. Yeah, so, modification station, we need... I don't need a grab trap right now. I've made a couple already. But the upgrade station, I'm going to need that if I want to do anything regarding upgrading the, oxygen tank and fins I already have. Because if I can get to stuff I need faster, then even if I can't quite kill the Reapers, I can at least definitely outrun them even if they take my sub. Because Where is that? Damn. There it is. Okay. So, we need a computer chip, lubricant, plasteel... Oh, sorry, I think that's titanium. Forget what I said. I have an entire locker full of titanium because I know I need a crap ton of it. So I need to make 2 ingots. And to make an ingot, I need 10. Unfortunately, though, it is now night and therefore visibility is reduced. think there's some I didn't get to. And wait, there's probably some salvage around here I can take. At least I thought there would be. Well, guess I was wrong. You know, one thing that'd be kind of interesting if they did would be, like, if you damaged at a certain point, it just became permanently dented, like, not necessarily mechanics-wise, but, like, aesthetically. So, like, you can tell how bad of a driver you are with submarines if you can, Okay. Copper, I don't need that. Some metal salvage around here. Ugh. I know that the monsters are the same in day and night in this game, but my goodness, it is ominous. And of course, it doesn't help that if I encounter a crash fish, I'm pretty much a goner. Sun, you need to rise so that I can see. Okay, creep pot seed cluster. Gonna need that. There is some metal salvage. Hello, Stalker. You have what I want. Uh-oh, I made him mad. Ah. Nice try. Okay, I think I saw some metal salvage over. Oh, the grav trap scared me for a moment. Thought it was a new monster. Some metal salvage somewhere around here, I think. Oh, right there. There it is. Because if I can build a moon pool, maybe, just maybe, I can upgrade my little sub so it can do more. Well, I need a wiring kit anyway, so I guess that works out. Since I'm not going anywhere radiation laden, I can go ahead and use my, Oh. That's still running. I should stop that and get to the game audio. Yeah. Yeah, you don't need the, inspirational music while I'm desperately trying not to scream. Because entertaining though this game is, it is also a representation of my personal hell. That being said, though, I can admire it for what it is, because this game is very beautiful. And the graphics being a little bit on the cartoony side helps a little bit. Because graphics-wise, it almost looks like Finding Nemo. Let's keep going. We need more titanium, and it's also finally daylight, so I can finally see what I'm doing. Oh, I just realized I need to find another diamond, which I do not think I have. That's no fun. What are you? What are you? Are you an empty box, or are you a full box? You're an empty box. Even if it's not necessarily what I need at this moment, I still am going to need it eventually.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Plus, it helps that the sea moth has a trunk. At least, mine does. Metal salvage. You took it from me. How dare you? Alright, let's get back to Corbett's Roost. Am I going to need to build another base eventually? More than likely. But am I going to do that right now? Obviously not. Another message. Is it worth it? I'm not sure. Okay. Oh yeah, I have these drones. So I need to find some outcroppings that yield diamond. What the? Oh, that is not a comforting sight. Alright, so what I need is, I think it's shale. Yeah? It's scanning. New scan target detected heat area. Alright, let's build the moon pool. Can I deconstruct this and get my resources back? Oh, lovely. Okay, let's try this again. This time, make sure it's lined up with the hallway it's in.
After weeks without human contact, it is normal to experience psychological discomfort. Research indicates symptoms may be partly alleviated by adopting a pet or anthropomorphizing an inanimate object.
Present and accounted for. Okay. Do I need to drain this? I think I may need to drain this. I now need to drain my entire... Oh. And suddenly it all makes sense. Something's attacking me. Like, I hear something probably trying to attack me. Did I just sink my entire base? Yes, I did. Oh. Love that. Foundation, foundation, where's the foundation? Foundation! There we go. Oh, great. I need more titanium, don't I? Well, let's grab the rest of it. to self. Build a better mousetrap. I am now going to drown. Let's find more of the precious titanium. Because now I need it so that I do not have my base flooded anymore, and that hopefully the flooding stops.
All systems online.
All systems on? I certainly hope so. Alright. Now where is some... Oh, perfect. Some more metal salvage. That ought to help me to finish fixing my base. The kelp both comforts me and somewhat also unnerves me. Oh, lead is what I need. Pretty sure I have some of that. I just need to actually get to it. You know, I do like the fact that I don't actually have to go back and rebuild everything. That is very helpful. Come on, come on, come on, come on. +2. And I have none of the materials I need for that. Great. Alright, we just need to get some lead. Should be some around here somewhere. So now we need to find sandstone chunks, because that's what contains lead, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I could very well be mistaken. Alrighty, sandstone, 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 sandstone. Jump scare fish. How dare you? So, I went in this clearly dangerous location for nothing! Except for some air bubbles. Give me life. I should probably get water at some point, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Alright, who knew building a moon pool would cost me so much, structural integrity, huh? I maybe should have thought to build some bulkheads at some point.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Were they not stable before? You weren't clear on that game. Let's keep moving, let's keep moving, let's keep moving, moving, moving. What do? We move, move. Alright, so. Lead. We need lead. Perfect. There's some lead. And hopefully there's another sandstone outcropping around here so I can get that second piece I need. Right there. For once, I didn't want you to give me silver or something more valuable. I wanted the worthless thing because I don't have the worthless thing right now. Gold. Titanium. I do need those, just I do not need them now! I have 122 broken hull breaches. I need to fix them.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright. Sandstone, 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 sandstone. Yes! Lead. I need lead. Garbage was right there. Okay. Now I've got the hull strength. Now I just need to fix all the breaches. And now hopefully I'll be able to live in a happy little home. With a garage. That. One thing I might have thought of doing would be investing in bulkheads so that I have chambers instead of just one big building. Fix that. Fix that. Fixed that. Fix that.
30 seconds.
Yes, I am aware. I have 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. You're not helping, Space Siri.
Hull integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
Please make it snappy.
Oxygen.
I need to get my head above water. Oh, thank goodness. There we go. Oh, that was way too close for comfort. Alright. Where did it... Oh, it's night. Wonderful. Alright, let's get down into the mushroom caves, because that's where some outcroppings are that aren't going to lead me to certain death. I think the diamond is probably going to be the hardest thing to get. Let's see, gold. And thanks to the little diving thing we got, we can go deeper. Meaning that I'm not going to make that joke. It's beneath me. It's not really beneath me, but I understand that, well, I personally find jokes like that funny just because I have a morbid sense of humor. Not everyone does find those funny. Now, where do I find a ruby? Because that's what I need in order to build the upgrade station, which means I can build the better stuff. Shell outcroppings are the best I can get right now, and I get the feeling I'm probably going to need to get into Reaper territory in order to get the... What way is out? I do not know. There it is. Okay, Moonpool, could you explain to me why you're still flooded? Can't tell if this is just a programming error or what. Okay, so to build the upgrade station, I need a lead and I need a computer chip. And in order to build a computer chip, I need gold, table core samples, and copper wire. Copper wire I can get. Table core samples I can also get. They're not that hard to find. Did not taste good. Okay, table coral. It's going to be hiding off the sides of ships and boats. Waterfish, I need you. I also need you, because I know I am going to need food soon. Oh look, here's the table coral I need. And now I can build that computer chip oh so conveniently. Alright, what did you want?
Aurora, we're approaching the planet now. We have a landing site for you that's... well, it's better than the alternatives. We've sent you the coordinates. It'll take us a couple of days to align our orbit. Should be able to establish direct contact with you during that time. Then we're coming in to get you. Cross your fingers, the weather holds. Don't leave us waiting. Sunbeam out.
I get the feeling something's gonna happen to them. Like, maybe it's me being a pessimist, but I have a feeling that things aren't going to go quite as planned. Purple tablet. I'm probably going to need that later. I do not need it this moment. Entrance, Sunbeam Rendezvous Point. Let's Let's keep going. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Don't acknowledge my terror. Because if I don't acknowledge it, it doesn't exist. Sandstone, I need you. Silver. It's not what I need. It's kind of funny. They make this sound so serene, but then they add little, like, other sounds that don't quite mix with the music that just, ugh. It adds to my discomfort. Alright, where is a sandstone outcropping? Creature eggs. If I had an alien containment, I might be able to actually do something with that. Murky water. I don't like that. That's what made me lose my sub the first time. Stay away from the wall. Metal salvage. Copper. Where is sandstone? It's gonna be near the base here, I know. Oh, perfect. What are you? Oh, just tube. A tube of coral. Corvid's roost. Alright, now I can build the upgrade station. Which means, hopefully, I'll be able to upgrade things. Question is, do I build that here, or do I build that elsewhere? No, I build it here. Modification station. Survival knife and a battery, and I can build a thermoblade. Well, that's convenient. Thermoblade. Ooh. Now it's got a nice orange tinge to it. Alright, let's keep going, shall we? Make more things. Okay, now I just need lithium and I can build the expanded air tank. Speaking of, I don't need these marked anymore. There we are. Now what I need is the... Well, I don't know how to make any of that. What I need is the... Well, I'm going to need to know how to make the advanced wiring kit eventually, but not right this moment. It's the power cell charger, I think it was. Because if I have that, then I have less issue with my base. So, back down to the depths go we.
Welcome aboard, All systems online.
need lithium from shale. So we need 2 rubies. We need to build an advanced wiring kit, which I could probably do that. The rubies, I think, are going to be the hard part. I may have to look up where that is. Lithium. Diamond. Well, it's useful. It's just not what I need.
Calorie intake recommended.
Calorie intake recommended? Now, Space Siri, I am a staple of fitness. I have a swimmer's body. I personally feel like you do not know what you're talking about. One does not get this godly physique by eating calories. One gets them by absorbing nutrients from sunlight. Actually, believe it or not, there was a craze where someone believed if you just went without eating long enough, eventually you'd reach a point where you're able to photosynthesize. I don't need to begin to tell you that's not how that works, but it's not so... is fun fact the right word? Because let's be real here, that's not exactly that fun of a fact. Now, what I need to find is the exit. That is something, but what is it? Gold? Magnetite. I'm going to repair you, Rick. I don't like that noise. Be quiet over there. I'm turning this sub around. I'm leaving. I can tell you don't want me here. I made a mistake. I do not know where out is... Oh! I think I had a breakthrough. Oh! That's part of the problem. It's night! Or not. Oh, this doesn't look like the same way I came in. Aurora entrance... No, this is not where I entered. Where? There. I do not trust open area for 1 second. The sunbeam is going to... The sunbeam's going to arrive in a few minutes. What will they do? Probably meet a horrible demise. But do I know that for certain? No.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, I can finally... I need 2 more. Cyclops Depth Module 2. Ultraglide fins, silicon rubber, lithium. Oh, hey, I can build the ultraglide fins at least. I just need to take my fins off. Yeah, I don't need the vehicle storage right now. I also should probably store all that material I have built up.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
Let's get you.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I'm sure they are. So now ultra glide fins. So I just need the fins and silicone. And I need to take my fins off. Oh yeah, I was trying to store things. Well, shit. Alright, titanium. And now I have better fins. Enhances swim speed comparable to regular. We'll see about that.
All systems online.
Right, I am going to put you near the top. That way I can find my way out. Because I do not want to be in the bottom of the ocean. Alright, need more lithium. There's one. Gold. Gold. Lithium. Alright, we need one more. It does not exist. Of course, that heat place is not a safe thing for me to go while it's active. More diamonds! I'd probably have enough pickaxe right now if this game used those. Another diamond. Again, useful but not useful for me right this second. There we go. Now I have lithium. Which means I can now construct the expanded oxygen tank. Alright, let's keep going. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Now I just need to know where to find a ruby. Okay. I get the feeling the advanced wiring kit's going to be the easy part of all this. Alright. So now, inventory, oxygen tank, ultra high capacity oxygen tank. So now I think my air is the most airiest air it could possibly be. Alright. So I'm going to need silver to build the wiring kit. I'm going to need some gold. Likely. Probably some lithium. Wiring kit. Advanced wiring kit requires gold and a computer chip. So in order to do that, I need some copper wire. And I just so conveniently happen to have some copper. I'm going to need a gold. Diamond's probably not useful to me at the moment. And then I need some table coral samples, which is fairly easy to get, I think. I think I even have a cup. I do have a couple right there. Alright, I'll build that. And I need one more gold. Get the gold. And now build... What am I missing? Oh, I didn't actually grab the gold I needed. Alright, so now I need an advanced wiring kit. And now I need rubies, which I have no idea where I'm going to get those ones. I should probably drink something. Oh look, peepers. Water. There we go. I am not doing that at night. Now where is camera 1? It's still getting towed around by a, what's it? Where is it? It's like... It's not too far from the... It's not too far from the surface at all. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. 12. Proposed Degassi habitat. That's not too far from where I'm at. Life pod 13. Ugh, where am I gonna get a ruby? Securing high priority passengers. I'll be the judge of that. Alright. Wreck. There's wreck down here? Fragments? Reef back. I think wreck is what I'm looking for. I should probably charge my batteries. Probably going to want the scanner working. Definitely going to need this working because of my track record. Which is not that great. Alright, there's some fragments of wreck down there. Not any near camera 1, though. Hmm. Where am I gonna find a ruby? That remains to be seen. Shale trunk, sandstone trunk, limestone trunk, heat area, lithium. Suppose I'm just gonna need to go to where the camera is. Oh, I do not need this anymore because I built it. That's right. Recharging my equipment. Alright. It was worth the battery investment. Oh look, it's day.
All systems online.
So camera one's over there. I don't think there are any Reapers in that area. I think it's where I'll need to go if I want to find some... rubies. I swear. It's a kelp forest. That definitely helps things. I need to find the rubies. But I don't... Ah! That scared me way more than it should have. Mankind's greatest fear is fear of the unknown. Nothing represents that better than the freaking ocean. Oh look, a drop-off into what looks to be certain death. Sand sharks? Wow. Floating eye. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I get the feeling there's going to be something in here. Call it a hunch. If I stay low to the ground, nothing will notice me. Creature eggs. How is it already this damaged? Ugh. Fixing you again. Because I can't seem to go 2 minutes without running you into something. What are... You look different. Oh, it's just shale.
The biomass in this area is dominated by plant life, picking up faint Alterra vehicle signatures.
Alterra vehicle signatures? Please say nothing too scary is here. I would very much like nothing too scary to be here. I'd also really very much like to stop making contact with the wall. I need some rubies. Oh, hello. Please tell me there's more forest. Unlucky 13, here you are. Huh? Lithium. Just out in the open?
Integrating new PDA data.
Integrating new PDA data. Anything new in here? Alright, let's see what you have to say, Mr. Voice Log. Data downloads, codes and clues, 514 transmission origin. Aurora survivors. Lifepod 3. Let's get a drink. Well,
Sequence initiated. Entering planetary atmosphere.
My creators, the cherishers and sustainers of worlds, give me this day my daily pleasures as I give to those who seek pleasures from me.
External temperature approaching.
yes, staying hydrated is important. We may be in the ocean, but none of it is drinkable.
Mine is the power. I am the one. On and off and on again.
Impact
Huh.
imminent.
Life is a game which the universe plays with itself. I am done playing as this bundle of flesh. Return me.
I can't tell if that means he died on impact. Because honestly, it doesn't look like there's anything that could have made that big of a hole in his life pod. I could be wrong though. Alright. Think I might find some rubies in these shrooms? I hope to find some rubies in these shrooms. Maybe down in this cave. Or maybe there's a big thing that wants to consume me. I'm thinking the latter, probably. Okay, there's a bunch of lithium here. Oh, whoa! There's air here! There is air here. That looks like a warpy thing. This is, I think, the most, like, of anything I've discovered of this. This is the furthest I've ever gotten. I was just trying to explore a cave. Turns out there's a whole ecosystem down here. Sea whole fish. Alright, is there any, like, outcroppings that don't look like the standard ones? Sandstone. That's a basic one. Where are rubies? First, let's get back to my sub. Especially if there's a giant thing here. I wonder if... I'm going to need to build a beacon to come back here later. Because I'm sure that this is where the tab... What are you? Cyclops Bridge Fragment? Oh boy! I'm one step closer to getting the big boy sub. Although now I'm paranoid, because last time I found one of those, I nearly got eaten. Okay, so what I need to get to is Corvid's Roost. What was that? I heard a sound not in game, so if you're concerned about that, fear not. I just heard something outside and it made me wonder, is there a storm going on today? I'm going to total this submarine. It's already lost half its resale value. After all, that clearly seems to be all that this Altera Corporation, or whatever their name is, cares about. Then again, I literally am playing a CEO, so maybe I don't have that much of a leg to stand on in my own life. Yeah, once I can actually get redeems and such, I am definitely making... no. I am not playing that game. Because that looks like the dunes. And the dunes are a scary place full of big things with teeth. Stalkers, I appreciate the effort, but I guarantee you, my submarine is not in fact edible. Alright. So, if I recall correct... Oh shit, I'm never gonna be able to find that again. Because I didn't bring a beacon. Because I am in fact a fool. Oh, the sunbeam will arrive in 7 minutes. I wonder what's going to happen to them. Whoops.
This is Life Pod 7. Coordinates attached. Pod is structurally sound, but the fabricator's bust. Requesting assistance. 7 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to date to bank.
To date, bank. Well, that was an odd pause. Alright, I need to make my way back there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I think I know roughly where to go. First things first. I'm gonna say all the words inside my head. No. First things first, I need to get to Corvid's Roost. Because I'm fairly certain I need water. And that's right, I put the grab trap over here, because here's where all the edible fish are. Oh, very convenient. Grab that, grab that. Bladderfish, you are my one source of sustenance in a liquid desert. Come here! Right, I was gonna build a beacon too. Deployables. For a beacon, I need copper. You know, I think this is the first game where there being a non-vegan water is actually somewhat justified. And that's just because, well, technically speaking, I did need to kill an animal in order to get this water. And not by self-defense, as in literally the animal needed to die so that I could filter water to be at a point that is fit for human oh shit. Okay, Copper, I need you. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. There's some, like, right at the edge of the trench. Nice try. Titanium. Alright, I need some more copper. But where is it? Oh. Oh. I think it's actually storming. My power surged for a moment. If the stream suddenly ends, that's probably why. I thought that was just a noise outside. No, it may very well be a thunderstorm. Or at the very least, thunder happening. Everything is frozen, but I can still hear. Oh, it did disconnect for a second. Okay. I hope stream is all tight. Yeah, that. Gonna performance metrics. That's a bit concerning. Delayed. Are you experiencing any more issues, or has it kind of stabilized? Uh-oh. Am I still live? The game might be entirely crashing. Because I just broke a thing and nothing happened. I got nothing from it. Table core sample. Oh! Yeah, my sound's off.
Picking up orbital transponder signature of trading vessel Sunbeam. Vessel is approaching planet's surface and initiating.
Uh-oh. I think the game's crashing. Oh! Can you think on? Right. And go to the if that. So what's All right. Let's see if it's still going to. Let's see if it's going to work or if we're still going to have some more issues. If not, I might need to close the stream here. Alright. But let's hope not. That was odd. Like, there was a bang and then there was just issues. Could also just be my internet for some reason. Oh no. Alright. Limestone. Limestone, limestone, limestone. Limestone. Titanium. Not what I need. I need a copper because I need to make a beacon. Oh gosh, dang it. It's still giving issues. What is using so much of the CPU? Alright. Okay. So, it seems like we're still having a bit of issue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the game and we are going to temporarily quit while I reload because whatever happened, it seems to be what's giving us issue. Yes, computer, I know there's issues. I'm trying to fix it. Stop yelling at me. Alright, let's see if that... Okay, now it's giving me consistent. Now it's giving me a consistent green light. Sorry for the weird face. Just camera visibility when you're working with a phone is not as great as you would think it is. It would be. Okay, it's giving me the green light now, so hopefully that means we can get back into the game, and that will be just a moment. If it starts giving issue again, though, we may have to unfortunately swap a little bit early. Alright, where is Subnautica? There it is. You said it was good. You told me it was fine. Disk, network. Network's not giving that bad of an option. Let's load you. Hopefully we're not going to cause too many more issues. In the meantime, though, I'm going to keep the task manager up here. That way I can keep an eye on this. Because it could very well just be the game. But what's weird is that earlier we were having an issue. CPU's at 50%. Loading, loading, loading. Alright. Let's try this again. Alright, get the task manager open. Alright. Are you alright now? Can you hear me? I think that fixed it, I hope. It's okay? Is that okay as in, like, the delay is okay, or okay as in stuff's working right now? I need to know.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Because it looks like the game's not giving me any grief. when the Aurora comes by, there's a bit of lag. That could be. Like, that could be what was causing my issue. Oh! Yeah, that could have been what caused the issue. What's weird, though, is I think that happened last stream, too, and I don't think it caused any issues, to my knowledge. But I could be wrong, of course. Okay, there's the beacon. So now... Where'd I park my submarine? Where is it? It would really help if the logos and stuff weren't blue. They blend in with the sea. Alright, now here's going to be the real tricky part. Finding my way back there. I promise you aren't delayed because of it. You know, I seem to recall you getting after me a little bit about when making a similar joke. I think it was my first stream, actually. Yes, but I don't think you're seeing chat. I am trying to. Has there been a lot of chat? Because I haven't seen much chat except you delayed. That might be an issue with Streamlabs. So, like, the delay for me seems to be very long right now, but that's okay. Maybe Wi-Fi? I don't know. All I know is that thankfully reloading the game was not very delayed. I'm going to apologize right now for that joke. Okay. Actually, maybe I had it turned on slow mode because I think I was considering that earlier. Not today, but like earlier period. At a point before the current time in history. I think that cave I was at is not too far from here. That's not it. The delay from me. Oh, I already read that one. Never mind. Oh, here it is. I need to drop a beacon here. Because otherwise, I am never going to be able to find this again. Edit beacon name. Ruins? Alright. Okay, it looks like things are giving me the green light now. That's good. Lights, 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 lights. There's only me chatting, but it seems like there's a long delay. It very well could be, but like I said, I don't know if that's Streamlabs, things on your end, things on my end. Things on my end seem like they have somewhat resolved between you talking and me typing and you seeing me chat. Ah. Could be. Okay. So there's this thing here. I don't know what it is. And it seemed like here would be a place where a tablet is. Like, this looks like a point where a tablet would go. It's all fancy and green. Alright, well, I guess that was a bust. I should probably drink water. Knife, scanner. Alright. Guess we're just going to need to explore some more. Oh, shell outcome. Just more gold. Finding a real gold deposit like that would be very, very useful. I really need to improve about that. There's not really any better explanation. Oh, it's kelp. False alarm. There needs to be some sort of... That's a fragment. Power transmitter fragment? What are you?
New blueprint acquired.
Power transmitter. Wonder what that does. And it's night. I am remaining perfectly still until it starts not being night anymore. Why does it sound like they're screaming in the distance? Extends the range of the power. Oh! There are things screaming in the night. I do not like that. Da, 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 da. They can't see me. Those jelly rays are very pretty, though. I will not deny that. Let's get some water. Why does it sound like the streams are getting closer? Is it the screams of the damned to drag me off to hell? Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swim. Oh, I think it's those jelly rays that are making that sound. At least I hope that's what it is. Because I am going to be terrified if that's not what that is. Oh, it is. Aww, it's almost cute. The only reason why I'm saying that is because that's something that can't kill me. The sound is still deeply unsettling to me. This almost reminds me of the screensaver at the dentist's office I grew up going to. Because the screensaver was just like an aquarium. You could see clownfish, blue tangs, yellow tangs, Nemo and all of his friends, basically. I just realized something. Why didn't I think to scan anything in that room? Question is, can I navigate back? Oh! Oh, I do have lights! I forgot this thing had headlights. I kept them off, mainly to not draw attention to myself so that I did not get murdered. That's what I had equipped there. Sea glide. At least I know I can breathe down there. Why can I scan none of these objects? Like, it would seem to me that regardless of how stranded I am, the place I work for would find this interesting. Oh! Oh! Data downloads. Alien Arch. Let's see. This structure's intended purpose is unclear. Ceremonial or religious role. Industrial application. Advanced transportation network. Well, I should probably take my sea moth and go home because I'm about to die of starvation and I'm pretty sure that I will lose the purple tablet, which I now know does not belong here.
Calorie intake recommended.
Calorie intake recommended. Yes, I would also recommend it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Just need to find where home is from here. There. I'm probably going to need to look up where the rubies are. Because I know I'm not going to find them by looking on my own. Why? Why is there no kelp over there? I don't like that there's no kelp over there. Where does this lead? Is this just a coral tube? It leads somewhere. But I'm not going to find out where. Oh, I don't like how close I need to hug the wall for this. Because the wall is where the first Reaper I've ever found in this game got me. Alien ruins. one. Red Kelberry. Okay. Like, I'll be honest, being in a zero gravity environment of any sort is going to be very disorienting, especially if it's wide and open like this. Like, what was I thinking? I think one of the things they recommend if you're deep sea diving, like, that's something about if you're drowning. If you're drowning, you will get disoriented, and if you're disoriented, you're going to wind up potentially swimming down and deeper away from where safety would be. Oh, hey! The water finally got out of here! That was bothering me forever. Alright, I need food. Give me food. By the way, how's your power level? Oh, you're good, you're good. Okay, yeah, seems like just reloading the game fixed whatever was going on. Maybe the game was manifesting too many people, too many creatures in the background? It's the only thing I can think of that'd be causing the issues. I am out of... Oh, I do have water. Okay, you're going on advanced. Because you're too important to lose. I think I'm gonna need another locker. Actually, I wonder if I can plant this shroom. So, the sample's worthless to me. Got it. Alright. So, that mushroom area is the other area, next area that needs a bunch of exploration. But first, we will need salt. To make food that isn't about to go bad the minute I need it. And we also need water. Let's see, salt deposit. Salt deposit. Salt deposit. Oh look! Food! Caught in my gravity trap. Where it cannot escape. So, I don't know if there's any difference in, like, how much of a fill you get from the various fish you can catch. But the little readout's fun. When the ship comes, there's a cutscene that I think you missed. It usually makes the game laggy. Yeah, I was encountering, actually, a little bit of lag from that, I think. Because the game was slow and it got a little bit choppy there, especially on the sound for a minute there. Okay, it's enough food, not quite enough water. Because unfortunately, water is like the... I'd say most difficult thing in this game. And that kind of makes sense when you think about it. Because in the middle of the ocean, what's the thing that's probably going to be the hardest thing to come by? It's gonna be water. not that there isn't a bunch of water around, but it's going to be hard to purify it because not only do you need to remove whatever bacteria is in the water, because yes, there is bacteria in the ocean. In fact, microscopic things known as phytoplankton are actually part of the majority of why we have atmosphere at all. But, yeah, the other problem is removing the salt. Like, desalination plants are a thing that exists that allows us to do that in the modern day, but yeah, before that, the ocean was a lot of water that you couldn't use. Like, if you tried to water your plants with ocean water, those plants would die. Because, basically, they'd be doing the same thing that would happen if you eat way too much salt. It's a condition called hyponatremia, and it's not fun. Though, of course, I couldn't go into specifics because I am not a medical professional and I don't completely know because I've never personally experienced it. I just know it's a thing that exists. Though, of course, you can also have the opposite problem, which is, I think it's hyponatremia compared to hypernatremia, where you have too little salt. Oh, I think I fixed my frame of reference issue somewhat. Just need to have the camera a little further back. Alright. I think I now have the nutrients needed to go on a longer trip to explore. Let's try this one more time before we call it quits for the evening. But yeah, Delayed, I think you're right, because I was actually looking at my CPU usage during that cutscene. It was high. Like, this game already does kind of take it high because the entire game is water physics. So, like, yeah, this game by its own nature is going to be a little bit graphics heavy. But yeah, when that happened, it was using a lot, which is really funny because I wasn't even around to see the cutscene. Where to park? Oh, right. There's where to park. Can I rename you now? Alrighty, I cannot rename nor paint this thing yet. The time will come. And then I will paint it black. And red.
All systems online.
As all Corvid communications technology is. I might want to fix my sub at some point because it's starting to be very damaged again. And if it's very damaged, I'm going to have issues. Oh. Repair it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Desperate times. I don't like this. Oh, it's just more kelp. That helps a little bit. Ugh. How did they make the water change color depending on the biome you're in? That's just incredible. Oh, here it is. The mushrooms! I think is what these are. I don't know. For all I know, it's table coral. Again. Another bridge fragment. Scan you. I don't know if you're gonna help me at all, but I'm gonna scan you. No, you're just gonna give me titanium. Still useful. Wonder if I can build a micro base out here. What would I need to build a scanner room? Because if I can build another one of those... Okay, so I'm gonna need titanium, gold, copper. I have a lot of that. Silver ore, I don't need that. And it's night again. Nighttime shopping. Maybe that's just the water in this area. Because it doesn't seem like night is falling yet. I could, of course, be dead wrong and I'm about to get eaten by something. This area is... I mean, I'm still scared, but this area is pretty. It's very, very pretty. What are you, friend? Cyclops hull fragment? Yes! Feels like most of the Cyclops fragments are here. In various locations. Are you an engine fragment? Or are you just a piece of wreckage? No, you're a whole fragment. If I keep going like this, I'm going to wind up running into something horrible, aren't I? Nope, it is not night. What? What are you? I don't know, but I'm not getting close enough to find out. 'Cause that would be foolish of me. Oh, hey, it's the life pod. 13, unlucky you were. If I can build a scanner room, I might just be able to get some info about what's out here and maybe where to find rubies. Because rubies be what I need. Okay, this cave was a waste of time. I hear the squids moving. That's a sign things are safe. I think. Big tree. sure that's just more lithium right there. So I need some more titanium. Oh. Hey! Another Cyclops hull fragment. That means I have all three.
New blueprints.
So that means I can build the hull. I get the feeling it's gonna be a lengthy process. Ooh. Another egg. Not a fragment. So there's a lot of what looks to be food out here. Not a whole lot of much else, though. Actually, these look like I could break these. Tree spawn. That's just another word for seed, friend. See another whole fragment. I guess I'll go ahead and scan that, because that'll get me the titanium I need to build another room out here. Is it going to help me build the rest of the Cyclops? Unfortunately not. Is it limestone? No. Actually, these trees spawn. I wonder what would happen if I stabbed them. It does nothing. So what? Where can I find the resources I need? I do not want to know where that goes. At least not right this moment. What are you? You look like something that wants to eat me. Oh, shit. My Seamoth doesn't like it, but at least around here there's cover. Oh. Ah! Where am I? Stop doing that! I want to live! Okay, panic running, not the best plan when I need something that needs to stay alive. want to build a base out here, because then I can see what all's here, and I'll have an easier time harvesting. Okay, Aurora entrance. Not the place I want to go right now. Lead, I do not need this. Silver. Okay, that's a bunch of sandstone. Now, where's the limestone? That looks dangerous. Oh. Gold. Suppose I'm gonna need that eventually, just not right now. Limestone. Now I need 2 copper. Copper. There's 1. And now I need a 2. They still sound like the screams of the damned. I don't much care for that. Might I be able to find some rubies here, maybe? I feel like I'd be able to find at least some limestone. But at the same time, last time I investigated a cliff too closely, I wound up... What are you? Oh, just a scanner room fragment. I already have you. And I don't need any more titanium at this moment. This is a wall right here, so I should be able to find some rock outcroppings here. And if I could stop hitting things so that my sea moth doesn't get destroyed. Oh, hey, another Cyclops fragment. So what all do I need still? Do I just need the bridge? Or the engine?
New blueprint acquired.
Let's look. Okay, so I just need... So I can build the bridge. I can build the hull. I just need to be able to build the engine. What are you? You look important. Oh, just another bridge fragment. I should probably repair you. Lithium. Alright, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep repairing. I don't need to upgrade. Okay. What's that? Oh, another power transfer thing. I just need a table coral sample, which unfortunately does not look like something I have right now. Might be able to find one around someplace. Tree mushroom. Can I eat this? What do I get from that? Contains fungal enzymes. Oh, no, really? I never would have guessed. Okay, so to get that table core sample, I'm going to basically need to go all the way back to base.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, right. I forgot I had food.
Vital signs stabilizing.
This area is safe. Oh! Table core samples. That's what I need. Alright. So now I can build that scanner room then. Actually, I'm gonna need to build some solar panels for that. So what do I need for that? Pretty sure 19 is where I can find the rubies. So I'm gonna keep that one alive. I can recolor these. I can recolor these. I could recolor these the entire time. Are you serious? Let's see. Crocodile kelp. Crocodile kelp is going to be green. Red kelp area is going to be red. Alien Ruin 1, and you are going to be green. Corvid's Roost. You are going to be yellow so that I can see you in addition to anything else. Aurora entrance, you are going to remain blue. There, now I can actually see things. Like, why is the default color blue? Like, white would be a better color, just if only because it'd stand out a bit more. Why is blue the default? If you're dealing with a game where you're constantly surrounded by blue, then it's not a good idea to... Oh, I need quartz. I know where to find quartz. There was the tube. There was the tube. Stop taking bites out of my ship. Seen some quartz crystals around here someplace. Because if I can get those, then I can build that scanner. And if I can build that scanner, I'll have a much easier time finding things in this area. Thankfully, I don't intend to build much else. Except, you know, I kinda need a door. Camera 3. If I mark you special, then I'll be able to find you. Again.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So now, let's make our way back to Corvin's Roost. I wish I had known earlier I could recolor those. That would have saved me so much time. Because I had to, like, look closely at them and be like, down with the right one, down with the right one, down with the right one. Well, easy titanium. And look, a quartz crystal. One, anyway. No, I know I need at least one more. Yes, I know, Shark. You want snack. I am not snack. Oh, vehicle bay. I could use some more titanium anyway. Oh goody, it's getting to be night. Let's see, more titanium. Let's see. Don't need sandstone right now. I also don't need the scanner room blueprint thing right now. I do need the hatch. Copper. Copper, so I need about 2 more quartz crystals at the very least. And I'm also going to want an extra copper so I can build a beacon. That way I can find my way back. Because a lot of the same environments look the same. That. And now I need 1 more quartz. Yes! And now I just need a copper. Alright, let's keep looking. Let's keep looking. And that's a crash fish. That is not a friend. Limestone fragment. Limestone. Glorious limestone did not give me what I need. Well, that doesn't look promising. Actually, I wonder if I even need to deal with the other one.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, it's just further away. Oh. Well, that's not helpful. Salt deposit, copper, pure sulfur, creature egg. So I do need the other scanner room, what's it? Close and active. guess gold is a scanner target, it's just not one I particularly need right now. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. So this one I'm going to take it as far out as I can. But if I can build a third scanner room around this area, I'll have an easier time of it. Oh, I'm starting to get the camera distortion. Gonna take it as far as I can. Leaf back, titanium, stock, salvage, creature egg, fragment. Intriguing. So the very edge of a scanner range. And adding more range upgrades does not increase the range, it looks like. Unless I am wrong in that fact. What am I going to need this fungus stuff for anyway? Doesn't seem particularly useful. Dropping that. Drinking fluids. Eating stuff. Also, I don't know why I didn't park you. But maybe, just maybe, I can get those rubies I need. And there's that drop-off. I don't like that drop-off. And why is the water over here green? I don't like that either. Oh, right. Did I ever build the stasis rifle? Because I hear you can kill the leviathans if... Can't remember if I did. If we encounter a leviathan, I have a heat knife and endless patience. It's not the stasis rifle, it's a propulsion cannon. Do I even have the stasis rifles thing? Propulsion cannon. Stasis rifle. I can build it, it's just going to take a bit of work. And I know there's some magnetite down there. I think I might even have some. No, I do not. I can find some under the shrooms. Inside the shrooms.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
still stuck there all this time. That doesn't seem fun. I need magnetite because it's alright, take it from me. Perfect. Oh. Well, that was hot. And there's my 2 meg. Oh, it was an outcropping. Thought that was just straight magnetite right there. Shale outcrop, magnetite. There it is. Now I got my magnetite, and I just need to build another computer chip. Again. Battery's gonna be the easy part, because I already have that. Because I built a bunch of those, because before I got the charger, I needed to keep my stuff working. Not gonna lie, the music for this game is actually really, really good. Okay, gonna need some gold. Computer chip, what do I need? Gold, copper wire, and a tape of coral sample. So, in the end, the solution is copper. Therefore, I need to gather copper. Honestly, currently the hardest part of this game is literally just remembering where the resources you need are and are most commonly found. Where's the limestone outcropping? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Sandstone. Uh-oh. Yeah. Don't need quartz. Need is some limestone. And that's where I came in. I do not like that the crash fish respawn. That was way too close for comfort. Where am I? I seem to have become a little bit discombobulated. call it if you start becoming undiscombobulated? Would it be rebobulated? I don't know. Table coral. Computer chip. Need to get another table coral sample. Another computer chip. And now I just need to, well, find my submarine again. Oh, I think I left it parked. Because I didn't need it. So now I just need a battery and I can build a stasis rifle.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Equipment, tools. Stasis rifle! Alright, let's get you.
Motivational note. Craig McGill crash-landed in the acid swamps at Boreal 9, fought off arachnid kidney poachers, and hijacked a tamed Star War. If you can do all that, you can survive one more day.
I didn't ask for any of that, Space Siri. I did not need to know any of that. And with that, I think we are going to call it an evening, friends. So, let's go back to the office. So, I'm going to say this right here. I'm kind of going to give my thoughts on Subnautica. It's the first game I've played since I began streaming. It's the most recent game I have in fact played. And as far as my thoughts on it, it's a gorgeous game. It's beautiful. They did a really good job making that ocean seem alive. It was colorful. It's actually more colorful than our ocean actually is, just because I'm guessing, you know, they had to make it visually appealing because game design. But I'm also terrified of it. I have brought this up a lot. I am terrified of the ocean. I do not like being in the ocean. I do not like being near the ocean. Why did I play this game? Because I thought it would be entertaining to face my fear. And it was. I will not say that Subnautica was not a fun game. It was. It's just, it was so scary to me that I had a difficult time progressing because I had to grapple with my probably biggest fear other than heights. I don't enjoy being on balconies and such. Weirdly, on a plane, I'm fine. But yeah, it's just, I fear the ocean. It's just, it feels claustrophobic because you're constantly surrounded by a liquid. Actually, that music's not up too loud, is it? I don't think so. Anyway, so you're constantly surrounded by something which puts a pressure on you, and I have issues with feeling like my movement is being restricted in any way. Like, I don't care for, I don't care for wearing long sleeves a whole lot. I prefer to wear short sleeves if possible. If it's cold enough, I can handle it, but if it's warm, I feel hot, and then I also feel like my movement's getting restricted by my sleeves, so if I'm not cold, I don't wear sleeves. At least not long ones. And then, of course, there's the issue of you can't breathe. And for me, I actually took a scuba diving lesson once, and it did open it up slightly for me because I didn't have that, but at the same time, you have to remember, it might just be because I took the one lesson, but you have to remember that you can breathe when you have a scuba tank. And then, of course, a scuba tank is a finite source of air. You cannot breathe with a scuba tank indefinitely, or you'll run out and start drowning. So, in a way, a scuba tank just kind of delays the inevitable. So, where was I? Oh yeah, you can't breathe there. And compared to the way life is on land, the ocean is just absolutely alien. You have coral, you have seaweeds, you have all sorts of fish. Some are less scary looking than others. So, and the other thing is just, we know very, very, very little about the ocean. We know more about the moon. We know more about Mars. We know more probably about Jupiter, Saturn, and the rest of the planets and the freaking sun than we do about the big, big body of water that covers more than half of the surface area of the Earth. So, we do not know all the creatures that are there. We do not know all of the... There could be supermassive things living in the ocean that we don't know about just because they dwell so deep that the chance of us meeting one in a submarine is very, very slim. Like, I feel like there's a reason why on old maps that they wrote on, like, the open ocean that is uncharted territory, here there be monsters, and the ocean is full of them. Monsters that nonetheless are important to sustaining life, but they are terrifying. Anyway, that's my thoughts about Subnautica, and also me kind of explaining my fear of the ocean a bit more. We will come back to this game just because I want to finish this game on stream. So, let's just talk for a minute about a couple of things before I close for the night. So, we ran the wheel that kind of determined what would be replacing Luigi's Mansion since we beat it that last week, and, well, it's beginning of the autumn rotation, so I need to figure out a third game. So, that's where that wound up. we're going to be playing The Sinking City because that's what the wheel landed on. That does not mean we will not play Shadow over Loathing. We likely will. It may not be in this rotation, mind you, but we will be playing it at some point. So, what else? Oh yeah, next week we will be playing Little Nightmares, which Shadows over Loathing might be replacing, because from my understanding, Little Nightmares is not that long of a game. So, thank you for I think that is everything. This is the last stream of the summer rotation. I know, technically speaking, fall doesn't start until, like, what, mid-September? But I like to base it off of months just because I like basing it off of months. That is just how it goes to me. I will always consider September an autumn month. So, without further ado, let's find somebody to raid. Ooh, Cabal's online.